Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Now, my plan here is you can't see the screen, I know, but what's on there is a drawing that I made a few years ago at my friend Damien's studio, Damien Callan, who had a ballet dancer come for us one day and model. I'm just trying to find some kitchen paper. Here we are. And we made sketches. It was maybe over a few days because I've got a lot of sketches. And I've actually painted her from this sketch a few times. You can kind of see my palette. So I didn't expect that to be there, but it's the Prussian blue I've picked up instead of the brown. But it's fine. I'm going to mix the brown with it. I hope that my microphone is working now. Sorry. Okay, it looks like this. Right. Let's use this as a bit of test paper to see what I've got. I'm going to try the Prussian blue with the Van Dyke brown, see what that's like. It's okay. I think I prefer the ultramarine blue with it though. Here they're both the same. Right. Yeah, maybe a lot of artists would say they're not, but I feel like they're both the same just now. Ultramarine blue and Van Dyke brown. I'm just going to start with something for the hair. This is a funny kind of a thing because I'll tell you now why I'm doing these paintings. Partly because I want to keep up the... This is a Prussian blue though. Partly because I want to keep up the videos every day. And partly because you know how I'm selling paintings every day on Instagram for the month of December? Well, it's tricky to post. It's tricky to post paintings that are bigger than A3. Erin's doing it for me, and she was just trying to get envelopes and things. And you know, so most of my paintings, as it turns out, are bigger than A4. And so I've decided to try and do some that'll fit in an A4 envelope instead. I said A3 first, I meant A4. You know, I've got a lot of paintings that are bigger than that. Like, let me just focus here now. So here's the hair. And then there's a shoulder which comes down here really. I'm just going to lift that line because that's not really there. Just made it all wet now so I can do nothing there. I was going to sit down and watch a movie and I'm kind of half torn between. I don't know if what I'm doing now is like making myself do stuff or if it's, you know, in order to feel like I can let myself watch a movie. Bought myself popcorn and everything. I seem to have this thing where I want to kind of like delay gratification, so I'm like holding off until I've done a painting. But I was telling myself that actually it would be satisfying for me and like I enjoy painting and you know all that stuff as well, which is true. But it is like after 9 o'clock at night, and if I start watching a movie, that might scupper my plans for tomorrow. So I might then decide, no, I can't watch a movie because that wouldn't be very good for me. You know, so I'm kind of sabotaging myself here. And I'd say, like, eventually that one who wants to watch, in fact, I've already watched two Mirandas with the girls there. We had a kind of a plan to have a movie night and ended up just watching a few episodes of Miranda. If you don't know Miranda, have a look at her. There's loads of episodes on the iPlayer. This is the shoulder here. Gosh, I don't know what am I doing. Some strange moves here. I suppose in a way it feels good that it's different every time anyway. That I'm not, because I have painted this model a few times, but it's always feels different every time because I'm kind of picking up, I suppose, something different depending on how I am in myself and the things that I see in the sketch, the crack on the phone screen, all that. We're getting there. So yeah, this is gonna, hopefully, if it works out, this will be one of the pictures that I can sell for to fit in the A4 envelopes, Instagram. Quite a job for posting at this time of the year as well. Erin seems to do it without much hassle. So the thing about painting and drawing and everything is that just to go and do it, like, doesn't matter really. Not the end of the world if this isn't going to turn out worthy of sale. That's a terrible thing to be making yourself do something just for to sell it. Like, just find that it feels a tricky one. Right, so we're coming down on this hand. Let's see. I did a ballet dancer last night as well, but I felt like I did her hands a bit weird, so I couldn't put it out. So there's this, yeah, so you can imagine now there's slight nervousness in me, I suppose, my system. And remembering, oh, the last one didn't work out, so that voice who wants to tell you that you're crap is going to start, producing that evidence. But you know what, what's his name, that singer? The Galway girl fella, Ed Sheeran. He said that he has this attitude about about creativity, that everything has to come out, like all of the good, the bad, and the ugly. It kind of all needs to come out, and the bad, so-called bad ones, kind of uncover. They need to be released in order for the good ones to be revealed, kind of thing. And that it's all part of the process. This whole thing of perfection is it's not true. We don't, we're more than that, and it's good to play and to let ourselves be surprised. Like, I think if we already know what it's going to look like, we would be kind of bored. If you already know for sure that everything's going to be plain sailing as well, I guess there wouldn't be so much satisfaction, in achieving something that does feel true, and even if it's only 1 every 10 paintings. Right, let's see now, what am I doing here? I need to be adjusting the edges, but I kind of like edges that are adjusted, because I feel it gives a bit of life to a thing and it shows the evidence of the painting and drawing process. The hand turns there, so at the bottom it's kind of relaxed, that hand, and there's just a little baby finger, and then the rest of them down a bit lower. Something like that, I think. This is more of a continuous line here. And then there's the skirt extending out there. And then here, this crack it's quite tricky to negotiate. Crack in my screen. Sometimes I can see things easily with it, and other times I can't see them at all. Just the wrinkles in the skirt are a bit particular. So I'm recording with the iPad, and that's why I'm using my phone to look at the picture. I could use the iPad to look at the picture, but then I'd have to record it on my phone, and I don't think I've got enough memory to be recording videos on it. Right, so there's something going on there with the skirt. We'll let that be a bit nondescript for now. It's a bit gone off there. Okay, and now the legs. Coming down here, kinda. And one is shorter because it sits further away than the other one. There's a complete muck made in my palette now, but it seems to be alright still as a drawing, as a colour for drawing with. Right, so here we are, this leg, the line there for that, and then the knee. And this one comes down here. See how we get on with these legs now. And sometimes be a bit tricky, legs under the ballet skirt. Maybe less is more than to be fiddling around too much. I can feel my belly tightening here now. The risk of it all. The risk of losing it all. But sure, of course you have to be able to do that. You have to be able to be willing to lose it all, or nothing new will ever happen. Yeah. Okay, now let's see. What am I trying to do here? Got the hand. I want this leg to be convincing. I want it, maybe if I go to the foot. Just checking that you can see what I'm up to. I think I came in too far there with that. Excuse me. think I maybe left her legs a bit short. What I could do is leave this until the morning now and just do a bit more then. And I've got fresh eyes for it. There's part of me wanting to continue here and wanting to make sure that I've got something I'm satisfied enough with before going to bed or watching my film, whichever I decide to do. Yeah, I think it was missing a bit there. And then it goes out. And then it comes down and then oh, I wonder what colour would I make that skirt? I know it always feels a bit weird to me, these legs, but they always do. Like whenever I paint this sketch, do a painting from the sketch, I feel like there's something a little bit strange about how the legs extend from the skirt, but I think I kind of get away with it. Okay, I'm going to go with blue again. I just really like the blue colour for the skirt. I think in reality this skirt was green, as far as I remember, kind of a minty green colour. It's a long time since I drew the original. I'm pretty sure it was green. It was actually on the front cover of the art magazine, the Edinburgh Art Magazine. Painting that I made. I made quite a few different mixed media, collage and ink and all the rest of it. Drawings from this model. And I don't know where the magazine is now, but the front cover, that was definitely a green skirt that she had on. At least that's what I painted on the cover. That's what I painted in the picture that was on the cover. Oh, am I making a dog's dinner out of this now? Maybe a bit too dramatic. Yeah, I could just do the thing of a bit of spray. An awful lot of paint went on there, a lot of water. I'll just scoop it up. I might fling a bit of Prussian blue in there, see what happens. Okay. And I think I will carry on with the dark blue for the bodice. Okay. I'll just do some sort of colour to represent the skin now. I think something warm would be good. And then I leave it there and come back in the morning and see if there's anything extra that I want to do there. I don't know if I put skin colour in for the legs. I suppose I will. When I say skin colour, I just mean this particular skin colour, because there's so many different kinds of colours of skin. I'm just doing a kind of elastoplasty colour this time. This one. And yeah, I might as well put some on the legs. I think she was wearing white tights that day, but I feel like it made me be less conspicuous. I don't want to draw too much attention to those legs. I'm not positive that I've drawn them anatomically completely soundly. We'll see. They're not too bad. Sometimes you can get away with a thing, you know. It doesn't have to be completely exact for you to kind of get away with it in the painting. Thank God. Yeah, I can kind of come back to that in the morning, can't I? Because I think something needs to be decided upon in those legs, really. I mean, they're not too bad, but they're not, I don't think they're completely convincing either. We just need to do a little bit of drawing or something around them. I could do that tomorrow. I could do it with a watercolor pencil or something. To be honest, I'd say in the sketch In the sketch I wasn't so sure of the position of the legs even really. And these were very quick drawings. It was just a 5-minute, I think, drawing that we were. That these were 5-minute, quite a few 5-minute sketches that we were doing from the model. Right, I saw a film that I wanted to watch, so I think I'm going to do that and just let this alone for the night now. I mean, it's not too bad. I think I'll redeem it tomorrow. Do some sort of thing around there. Because I think the top of it is fine. And the legs, the bottom of the legs are fine, I think. So maybe I just need to obscure the top of the legs a little bit more by increasing the volume of the skirt or something like that. Or else to draw them more clearly. I feel like obscuring them a bit right now, actually. This is a bit of a kamikaze move because nothing is dry enough. Maybe only drawing more attention to them. Turn it that way so that the runs will go in that direction. And sure, we'll see tomorrow what will happen with it. Not too bad. Okay. Thanks for joining me. See, I got the tree up. I see it in the reflection there. And there it is. Those plastic bags are filled with decorations still. It'll happen at some point. Okay, I'll just show you that. Oh, there goes my phone. Yeah, it might work out. See ya.